Hey everyone, Sam Battersby from Griot's Garage, and today we're going to show you everything motorcycle detailing. We have this Buell here that's been in storage for over 4 years and has an incredibly thick layer of caked on dust and grit all over the bike. So we're going to do a full restoration detail on this bike to get it ready to hit the road this summer. We're going to start off on the wheels and tires first, just like you would when washing a car. We'll come in with our heavy duty wheel cleaner for the wheels and our foaming tire cleaner on the tires. Foaming tire cleaner is exceptional on motorcycles because there's no dressing in it at all. It's just cleaning and leaving a completely bare tire behind, but it gets the tires extremely clean and makes them look nice and new, so you don't really need a dressing after the fact. Then we're gonna come in with the Boss foaming system. For those of you that have motorcycles out there, you've probably seen guys or shops use foam cannons on bikes. It's an incredibly effective way at cleaning a motorcycle because the foam is going to penetrate all the nooks and crannies and hard to reach areas that make it difficult to get the bike completely clean. So we're going to hit the bike with the foam cannon. We're not going to pre-rinse it. We're going to foam it straight on to get maximum dwell time and loosen up all that grit and abrasive contaminant before we ever touch the surface. We're going to use our foaming surface prep, which is our strongest cleaner in the foaming system, and it's really going to attack and go after all that thick, heavy contaminant and break it down so that when we do our initial pressure rinse, the bike's going to be about 75 to 80% clean, and we won't have to do that much after the fact. Once we have the majority of the bike clean, we're going to come in with some supplemental, more heavy-duty cleaners, our citrus multi-surface cleaner, and some foaming surface prep diluted 10-to-1 in the pump-up foamer. These we're going to go after any oily or greasy areas that the initial wash didn't take care of, so we'll come in with some swabs and brushes and do a little bit more of the intricate detailing secondary. Once we've got that complete, we'll do our final rinse, and then we'll blow dry the bike with our Airstream Drying Gun here. We will use that to get the majority of the bike dry, and then we'll come in with a couple of our PFM terry weave towels. You can of course use a large dry towel as well, but the nice small 16x16 PFMs are really maneuverable and wieldy when you're working on a small vehicle. You don't want a big towel that's going to drag across the ground and whatnot, so these make it very easy. Once we have it all dried off, we'll move on to our decontamination steps and then get into the fun part of doing all the correction and getting the plastics looking brand new again. So when we're done, this bike should look nearly brand new and be ready for some fun riding this summer. All right, now that we got the bike nice and clean, we're gonna go after the decontamination phase. First, before we get into that, we're gonna start with some adhesive remover and some of our citrus cleaner to remove a couple little tar spots that we noticed while we were washing that the wash process didn't get off. Once we've got those knocked out, we'll come in with our Brilliant Finish synthetic clay and some speed shine to remove all the above surface embedded contaminants from the plastics. Once we've got that finished up and everything nice and smooth and decontaminated, we'll get started with the fun part using our 3-inch orbital and our 3-inch orbital with our 2-inch backing plate and pads to cut in and do all of the polishing on all the plastics, get everything looking nice and defect free. And then we'll throw on some protectant. We're going to use our liquid gloss polywax on all of the plastics. We'll likely do a protectant on the seat, and then some of our rinseless wash and wax at 15-to-1 and or best to show spray wax on the wheels. So there you have it, a fully detailed barn find of a Buell. This bike sat in a barn for almost 5 years and had all of the dust and dirt and grime to show for it. We were able to completely clean virtually every surface on this bike, did some pretty heavy defect removal on all of the plastic panels, got them to about 90–95%. There are some heavy defects in certain areas that we weren't able to completely get out, being that it's plastic, but I think the before and after is pretty impactful. The bike is now ready for plenty of warm weather riding. For more information on the products and processes that we use during this detail, visit griotsgarage.com, and as always, have fun in your garage. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.